Rushing to eat. People's lives have become so busy and rushing around, that we no longer eat the way we should. In some places, there is a McDonald's on every major corner, if not some other fast food restaurant. Watching TV, you see a commercial for some kind of food place almost every time commercials are on, urging you to eat there because it's good and you can get it fast and cheap. With so many distractions and obligations families have these days, how do you eat healthy in a fast food world? It's not an easy thing to do, but is possible with planning and knowing what to look for. This isn't to say fast food can't be consumed occasionally, but it should be less often than people are doing it now. Not to mention that our food is so processed that it takes 5 minutes to cook and has high carbohydrates among other things that are not digested quickly. This is leading to obesity in the population. The truth about whole grain. Because food is so processed these days to make it faster to cook, as well as more convenient for the way our lives have become, it is actually not as good for you as it once was. Recently the Food Administration even changed the food pyramid to coincide with how we eat these days and food is made. They are suggesting more whole grains than ever before, as well as vegetables. This may sound like what has been told to children for years, but even whole grains are deceiving on packaging these days. With all the new diets out there for low carb, no carb, low fat, no fat, etc., foods are coming out that say whole grain but are just as processed as its white counterpart. They are made with enriched wheat. This process takes out all the nutrients and other things that take time to digest for a healthy life. Reading the ingredient is a good way to find the real whole grain product. They are now more expensive than the over-processed product because manufacturers could make the enriched version cheaper and faster. To eat healthy, you have to read the labels of everything you consume. Healthy choices at fast food eateries. The truth is that you really can't eat healthy at any fast food restaurant. They aren't designed for those trying or needing to watch what they put in their mouth. But you can make better decisions. Don't eat the bread if you can stand not to. It's along the lines of the South Beach diet, but that's where lots of your weight-gaining properties are. Don't get anything fried. This includes French fries, onion rings, or even fried chicken. Get a diet pop, tea, or water. Avoid the dessert and the salad, both have sugar in them, and I don't just mean in the toppings. Watch Super Size Me for a real eye-opener. The show is on McDonald's, but you can bet that all fast food restaurants are basically the same. Limit how often you eat fast food to once per week, if that fast. Get a wrap at Subway instead of a toasted sub. Less bread and just as filling with all the fixings you want. When you get pizza, get vegetables on it so you aren't just eating bread, sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Remember just how bad fast food is for you, your waistline, and your cholesterol. Even if you are 15, you should be thinking about how it will affect you later in life. Starting early will make it easier on your body as you age. The best thing to do is find a way to cook meals most nights of the week. This can take planning and teamwork. Have at least one non-meat dish every week. It doesn't have to be fish or seafood either. Don't use fast cooking rich to go with your meals. Those are again loaded with carbohydrates, which take your body longer to break down and will make you hungry sooner than you should be. Plan weekly meals so that you can cook casseroles and other easy-to-reheat dishes early in the week for days you will not have time to cook. Utilize your crock pot and get a recipe book for it. You can make just about anything in a crock pot these days and have a good meal when you get home. Have salad a few times a week with dinner, but watch how much dressing you put on it. Have dessert, but make it gel. Indulge once in a while too, though, and it won't feel like you are depriving yourself of anything.